back then when we first started, it was just like, you know, young kids just kind of like trying to put our music out there. And no way did we think that like it was going to take off, you know, become, you know, something that it is today. And I mean, we're just thankful that, and, you know, grateful that all our fans, you know, picked up on it and became an influence over the years.
Thank you very much. It's always a fucking pleasure to be hanging out with all my fucking death metal, hardcore loving, brutal fucking music friends.
What were the goals you set for yourself back in those days?
Pretty much back in those, it was just kind of like, you know, just get our music out there and see what happens. You know, we didn't really have necessarily, you know, back then when you were young, it was just, oh yeah, we'll just play shows and we'll see what happens. And but eventually then it started to take off. Then it became, you know, recording our first EP, and then, you know, after that, then it became, you know, the album and stuff, and it just started taking off. And you know, we were all just really excited, really, you know, glad to be out there and then playing, putting albums out. I mean, it was incredible, you know. So when, you know, when we got back together, we knew what we wanted to do. We knew where we wanted to take it. We were a lot older, and it was just, it was like, this is complete business now, and let's move forward as a mature, you know, educated band.
According to what is selling well, or let their labels decide what to do?
And you know, that's the horrible thing about being on, like, necessarily if you get onto a big label or something like that, it can turn disastrous for you. And we've always tried to we'll only write music that feels right to us. We won't let somebody dictate, you know, oh, you should do this, you should maybe add this in there, because that's just not what Suffocation is, you know. And I think anytime that you start a band, it should always be what the band is and what feels good to you. Don't let anybody come in and try to change directions for you.
You guys are developing this blacklist of people that has deceived you. How the idea for doing this appeared?
It basically just started, you know, just recently with us. You know, we got tired of dealing with these people that end up, you know, screwing people over. And, you know, we wanted to basically say, hey, you know what, this is an idea for us to let other bands know and other people know and be aware of, hey, there are some bad people out there, and don't work with these people. You know, they'll screw up the show, they'll steal money from you, they'll steal equipment, you know, and it's kind of just, you know, letting the industry know, you know, because there's a lot of young bands out there that start up and they're like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, fine, we need a bus, hey, we'll go with this company. And then you send all your money to this guy, and he never comes. You know, so it's like you know, we wanted to finally give something back to the, you know, music community, as far as saying, you know, hey, watch out for these people. If you want to use them at your own risk. It's still craziness, you know, even after all these years, you know, there's still some stuff that goes on that you're just like, I can't believe I'm still doing some of this, but it's great to really be on this tour, and we've had a lot of fun.